Hi. Have you or a loved one had a baby recently? We hate to say this, but you might have just brought a white supremacist into the world. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. It's important to always look for clues of racist tendencies in your newborn so that you can nip that in the bud. Here are 5 troubling signs that your baby might be a white supremacist. Sign number 1. He's white, which automatically makes him a racist. If your newborn is white, then sorry, it's game over. Your baby will be irredeemably racist forever. Sad. Sign number 2. Your baby has no hair, which is a common neo-Nazi hairstyle. Is your baby a skinhead? Having no hair is a colossal red flag. Here's a big one. Shows his white fragility by crying all the time. Crying is a sure sign of defensiveness and a fear of honest conversations around race. Not good. 4. Your baby refuses to say Black Lives Matter. Seriously, what is so hard about saying Black Lives Matter? If instead he says things like goo goo gaga, this is even more troubling. The phrase goo goo gaga has 10 letters in it. Do you know what else has 10 letters in it? Heil Hitler. 5. Your baby shows colorblindness by playing with other kids, regardless of their race. But here's the kicker. Colorblindness is racist. Minorities need their own separate spaces without white invaders. Decolonize your playtime, Mom and Dad. If you remain vigilant, you may play a part in preventing another baby from becoming a racist. Unless he's white, of course. There's nothing you can do about that.
Now that the 4th of July is far behind us, we can stop being patriotic. Do as you're told. We as Americans should hate our country and let socialist policies liberate us like a warm hug, just like the Founding Fathers would have wanted. But if you're a domestic extremist, then you might celebrate being an American. Ew. Here are 10 ways far-right extremists show their love for America. You need to keep an eye out for them so that you don't do the same. First of all, they say the Pledge of Allegiance every morning. The pledge is literal hate speech. And there you are, just saying it like a far-right person. Shame on you. Here's something far-right extremists do all the time. They hang American flags outside of their house. Don't do that. The only flag you should have is a pride one. Hey, because you gotta do that. And hey, push a commie out of a helicopter? Whoa, hold on. I love pushing people out of helicopters. Who doesn't? But communists? Really? Our socialist brethren? Owning a gun? Whoa. If you exercise your Second Amendment right as an American, then you are an evil fascist. You cried at the end of The Patriot? Cried? I was laughing. What did he even die for? What a moron. Get bitten by a radioactive bald eagle so you can become America Man? Where you fly around, keeping America a free market capitalist society? Disgusting. You make me sick. Eat a traditional American hot dog and hamburger made out of real meat. Look at me, I'm an American, I'm fat. Eating a dog is no laughing matter. It's an abomination. Drinking lemonade on the porch swing while watching your 7 kids playing the sprinkler? I don't even know why you do that. The nuclear family is wrong because of radiation. Punch a groomer. Fascists love punching groomers because they think they're better than them. Love is love, man. And if you're going to do something like that, at least throw them off a helicopter. That's what I do. And if you believe in the concepts of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, well, then you might be a MAGA Republican. What a joke. Instead, you will own nothing. You will be happy. You won't be like, oh, I need my liberty, son. No. Bad dog, which they don't eat. Well, there you have it, friends. If you do any of these things, then you are a far-right extremist. Take it from me. I'm a liberal.
Thanks for stepping into umpire, Mr. Fletcher.
Well, I'm an English teacher, not a phys ed teacher, but I'll do my best.
You'll do fine. Just call the kids safe or out. And keep an eye on them right there. They've been trying to steal.
Who, him?
No, we use the kids' preferred pronouns. He's on second. I mean them.
There's only one kid there. Who's them?
They are.
He is?
No, they is. He's on second.
You mean her?
Don't call me her. I'm a him. That's a he. The kid on third uses she.
He uses she?
No, she uses she.
And you want me to keep my eye on them?
Yes.
But especially him.
No, keep your eye on them. They've been trying to steal.
Who's they? Him, her, and him?
No, not him and her, just them. Their pronoun is there, and they're right there.
I'm an English teacher. I get pronouns. That's him, her, and him.
No, that's them, him, and her.
Excuse me, but now I identify as him.
He's gender fluid. He used to be she, but now she's him.
Huh?
And I'd like to change my pronouns to Z, Zim, and Zer.
Now Z wants you to call Zer Zim.
What's a Zim?
Don't call Zim a what? Now Z is offended.
Look, I don't want to offend anybody. I'll call them by their names. Kids, what are your names?
I'm Addison. Addison.
Their parents are millennials. They named them all Addison.
Well, why do I have to use preferred pronouns?
Because gender's a social construct and I was born this way.
How can he be born that way if gender is a social construct?
Whoa. Don't question their identity or his or Zer's. Just follow the rules and call them they.
Who makes these rules?
They do.
This they?
No, not that they. They.
Huh?
They will get you fired if you don't use the right pronoun. They will kick you off of Twitter if you question their beliefs. They cancel comedians that offend them. They get rid of professors with different points of view.
But who's they?
Nobody knows who they are. We just have to listen to them.
It's the disease that's hiding in plain sight. It can be in your neighborhood, in your car, or even in your bed. That's right. It's called toxic masculinity, and over 40% of men are affected every day. Worst of all, toxic masculinity is contagious. So if you're infected, you need to know right away so you can avoid spreading it to your friends and your family. Are you or a loved one suffering from toxic masculinity? Look out for these warning signs. Even the faintest whisper of facial hair. If you have a mustache, schedule a checkup. If you find a goatee on your face, consider going to the emergency room. If you have a full beard, well, it's probably too late for you. Mowing the lawn instead of letting your wife do it for the sake of equality. Oof. Not good. Let your wife break the lawn mowing glass ceiling today. Eating meat on occasion. A disease like toxic masculinity can quickly change your diet. If you find yourself leaving your vegan avocado quinoa toast smoothies untouched in favor of wolfing down some bacon-wrapped bacon, you might have toxic masculinity. Throwing a professional wrestler off a steel cage right through the announcer's table. Men who suddenly look around and find that they're tossing a professional wrestler off a steel cage to plummet right through the announcer's table are at high risk of developing toxic masculinity. If a man in your life is suffering from this symptom, encourage him to stop wrestling in the WWE immediately. Holding the door open for a woman once in a while. Wow, this one is really bad. You need to do better if you're going to beat this thing. One way to fight this symptom is to slam the door right in a woman's face and scream, "Equality!" through the glass. When she glares at you, try it today. Yelling stuff about freedom and charging into battle wearing blue face paint. If you find yourself charging into battle against the English wearing blue face paint of the 14th century, you might be beyond medical help. Do all of society a favor and get yourself drawn in quarters so no one else catches this contagious illness. Thinking about the Roman Empire, even once. Even thinking about the Roman Empire one time can be a deadly omen. Further stages of this disease can cause men to think about worse things, like the Galactic Empire, the Kingdom of Gondor, or the Imperium of Man. In the grim darkness of the far future, there was only toxic masculinity. And finally, being a man who does not hate himself. This is the most telling sign. If you're a biological male and you don't hate yourself, toxic masculinity is already coursing through your veins. If there's going to be any hope of recovery, you need to begin hating yourself today. If you or your man are showing one or more of these symptoms, contact your medical professional today. Get help before it's too late. If you think of any other symptoms of toxic masculinity, leave them in the comments down below.